Hello, my name is Ryan, and my name is Miska, and we're Overwatch Central.
I don't know what this is.
Welcome back to the Boo Review, because we are going to review some of the scariest photos and videos sent to us by fans. These are original works by them. So let's get it started. What do you got for me, Jared? I haven't seen most of these, I don't think. Show me something.
Okay. Well, the first one we got here by Stephen Gentry. This was sent to him by a coworker.
This is Sluggo64.
Sluggo64, my bad. Background on this is that her coworker's granddaughters and a friend are watching this little girl, and they're home alone.
Jesus Christ.
What?
So many sources that I don't trust.
I mean, this is their coworker. This isn't from them.
Were they ever seen again?
Right. Well, I think so, yeah. See this person behind this girl right here? He's not supposed to be there. That's a ghost. There's supposed to be nobody else there, so they don't know who this is.
Has he got some snazzy spenders?
Maybe it's a spender. If you look in the upper, left corner, well, it's not the upper left corner, but they're right here just in that room.
It's even more towards the right than the left.
There's supposed to be a ghost right here. Maybe we can brighten it up and show you. I can barely see it on this monitor right here, but
what about
it looked like a face.
What about that one?
That I'm sure is proof. All right, on to the next one. This one's pretty.
This one is something, right?
This is something. This is sent to us by Stephanie Smith. This is from her personal ghost photography. She said this first pic right here was taken in her bedroom, so the dog was barking at something in the dark. So she grabbed her camera and took the picture. She sent us a negative form of it as well, and as you can see there, it does look to be like some kind of a facial thing here going on.
That's the first time I really paid heed to that sign in the background.
Oh, in the beginning, God created man. Mistake number one. So that's weird. This is kind of weird. It's kind of like an orb, but it's also got kind of like a humanoid shape to it or whatever. Like,
yeah, there's a little more to it than orb.
Yeah. Okay, but then it gets a little bit weirder. They said the second picture has a little bit of a backstory to it. It says her late husband was abusive, and it was not fun. Later on, the man died. She said one day she kept feeling like somebody pulling on her hair. So she took a picture, and down here on the bottom left, you'll see this. I guess this is supposed to be like a face, and she said it felt like someone was grabbing her arm a little bit.
Can we invert the colors on this, please?
Actually, I don't have the technology there right now. I guess I could open up Premiere.
No, dude, you're just doing Photoshop. Premiere, what are you even doing?
I can do it in Photoshop.
How many Adobes are all open?
Well,
It's going to crash the computer.
No, you're fine. You just got a new PC. You're fine. It's not going to crash. You're fine. Here, I'll just close this out.
It's going to burn. It's
no,
going to
it's
catch on
fine.
fire. Well, if there's anything in the negative, you'll see it in the video.
She went ahead and sent us this picture of her husband, or her late husband. I don't know that this looks like him, honestly. I guess she's used to seeing him more. I feel like I've seen this type of phenomena in various photos before. I can't remember what it was called. Let's move on. This is from Mo Rocca. In this picture, there is this very strange looking sea creature to the right here. What is this?
It's a snapping turtle.
What is this? You think that's a weird...
It's an albino turtle of some sort.
That is not a turtle. That is a sea creature of some kind. Some kind of
in
weird...
the comments, let us know if it's #albino turtle.
There's no other options. It's just going to be #albino turtle. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know what this could be. It could be moss or something. Or what's that shit that gets on in like lakes and stuff? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean. You get it.
Mist.
But I think that might be what it is. It's just a little bit of pareidolia. It makes it look a little bit like a creature. Like it's not actually in the water. I think it may be just laying
some
over,
sort of
like
plant life.
Yeah, like some kind of algae. I think that's what I was thinking of. Algae.
That's what whales eat and plankton.
Well, she better be careful because the whale's going to get her. Moving on.
Don't know what it is. I say it's an albino turtle.
Albino turtle. I say algae. You let us know what you guys think.
#algae if you want to be that boring about it.
Next one. This is a Twitch stream. This actually isn't a photo. This is another orb-like thing. We'll just let you watch it here.
This thing right here?
Yeah. What do you think it is?
I think that dude is picking up his drink from the table, and it's a can.
You think it's a can?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
He is picking up his drink from the table, and it's blurry because it's not uncommon if you're going to use like the face cam when you're streaming to save on your bandwidth. You lower the resolution of the face cam and lower the size of it. And if the size is lower, it doesn't have to be as high of a resolution. It's probably like 30 FPS or so that he's running it. Right. There's no reason to run your face cam at 60 FPS. He picks it up fast. You get like a little blurred effect. It's a can.
Well, why is it morph? I believe it's a hand. In fact, if you look right there, that looks like a hand.
That's totally a hand. He's picking up his drink.
But I don't think it's a drink.
Hashtag Red Bull.
Oh, wait, no. It is a hand. It's picking up a Capri Sun. That's exactly what it is. We just debunked it on just right here. That's what it is.
I think it's a Red Bull.
Exactly.
I think it's a Red Bull because that's more appropriate gamer fuel.
Oh, that's true.
And
it can't be.
Mountain Dew doesn't come in silver cans.
All right, so we just I think that's the first time we debunked something just about. That was amazing. We're so good.
Here we go.
All right, Stacy's mom. Okay, Stacy's mom. This is from Stacy's mom. This next one here. This wasn't actually sent to our email. This was something that was sent to us on YouTube. Basically, the background of the story is that her mother's out of town. Her brother is staying at her house with their dog. There's nothing else that could be there.
So you had your kids. You had your wife. You set up the security cameras.
Right.
And what do you find?
You find ghosts. She said that her mom saw this video about 30 minutes after her security app advised her that the motion sensor had been set off. She said she's very skeptical about these things, but she says everything on her end is authentic, original, and unedited. It's only got like 63 views, 3 upvotes. One of those is ours. We've watched a lot of shadow ghosts and stuff before, and usually they can be explained with like some trickery.
What's this ghost box over here?
I don't know what this ghost box is, but for some reason, this one doesn't give me... I don't think that this one was... Do you think this one... What do you think?
I think that's some quality nap on that carpet.
It's not helpful.
Them fibers.
Because you know a little bit more about the shadow ghosts and how they usually do that. So what do you think? At first, I thought that maybe it was just somebody going by and it was just too dark. You know, it was just, there was dark.
I mean, the skeptical point of view is, one is the camera on the floor. What does this wire go into? There's like this box over here. I mean, the box easily explained. Maybe moving, you get something new, you set the box down, whatever. But it's very still, pretty straight edges right here. There's kind of a curve to it. I'm guessing it's because of the lens of the camera. It's probably a little more fisheye because it's a security camera, you get a wider field of view.
Yeah.
But it's relatively straight edges. Fairly easy to work with in post. I'm not saying that they did this, but just from the ever skeptical point of view, it being still straight edges, easier to work with.
Right.
It comes by. There's stuff like the ever-present idea of a green man suit or something like that you can overlay with like a gray or a black color and just opacity it way down. Mm-hmm. So, and then maybe put a little blur on it so you get this kind of look as the look at it would accomplish. Yeah. Still promise I'm going to buy a green man suit one day and do this for you guys. Okay. Just to prove my point. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, another reason.
The question is like looking at the image that we have up right here at 11 seconds in, can you completely see through him to that other door?
And I think you can, especially like near his
It's hard to tell.
It's kind of hard. It is kind of hard to tell.
If it's not translucent enough, then depending on the security camera's frame rate, maybe it's somebody that walks by really fast. But of course, as always, if you buy into the story that's presented
like nobody's
with it,
there, yeah,
then it doesn't make any sense.
Another thing is that the camera, like you said, the cameras on the floor, usually security cameras are usually up high, like you have them installed
usually,
high.
But I mean, also if it's a fairly new system, maybe they've got the cameras, got them set up. They just don't have them installed in the proper place yet, but they wanted to go ahead and let them run. Maybe they went ahead and got them because they were going to be out of town for a while. So they didn't get them installed in the corners or up on the wall or anything. So they just sat it down. I mean, it still functions and does the same thing. Mm-hmm. You know, there's reasons for it. Not typical, but if it's a new system and it takes some work to mount, maybe you'd have to go in the attic and run cables. Another
thing I noticed is that the second ghost that walks by, if this isn't the same ghost, because the first one almost to me looks like a girl skipping by, and then the next one looks like a man because of just the way he's walking, and he's got a really long arm. You know, his arm.
Sexist pick. Anita Sarkeesian is going to be all over you. You made some definitive remark about what looks like a man and what looks like a woman.
Okay. Because that's based on social constructs. That's not something that I can definitively say.
Anita Sarkeesian is going to come down on you and then call Boogie a son of a bitch again and a fucking idiot. Anita Sarkeesian is a piece of shit.
She didn't call him a son of a bitch, an idiot. That's the whole other topic. I'm getting off of that. I don't know what this is. Tell us what you guys think. I don't know that it's necessarily a green suit. Okay, now we're getting to the good one. I know we spent probably a long time on that one because we kind of like it. But this one right here, I'm going to read you the story first and then show you the picture. You see, this man's name is Lucaris, and he says the story behind this. He was at a restaurant and he was going to take a photo of his food like the white civilian I am. But in the background, you can see this man who wasn't there before. I was shaking. I'm tearing up writing this right now. And he says, love your videos, by the way. So we're going to take a look at this. And as you'll see, It's pretty
clearly
creepy.
just a apparel store mannequin wearing an expensive coat.
Yeah. I don't know how. I think that's what it is. I think it's a mannequin. Well, I mean, I can't say for sure that it's not a mannequin. It could be a ghost. But yeah, I can't think of anything else about this photo that would
he
be
looks
creepy.
so sad.
He does look sad. Okay, we're gonna mention him. Okay,
no, look at his face.
Oh,
doesn't matter how hydrated I am, the thought of you would still make me thirsty. With those frosted tips, those lush lips, God have mercy.
He looks like he's losing a little bit of weight. Like,
you know what it is? He's losing weight. He's on a diet. He's looking into that restaurant. He's seeing somebody's food and he's going, I miss it. Guy Fieri, everybody. Caught on camera. Are we thinking patrons?
Oh, snap. And now it's time to thank our latest patron. So we're going to hit up all the patrons we've had since our last recording session, and conveniently this is right at the end of the month, so we're going to go ahead and hit everybody up as the next videos come out. There's not a shout outs because we recorded them all at once. Spoiler alert. We would like to thank Sasha Carter.
Sasha Carter, thank you.
Dion Dawson.
Dion Dawson.
Steph Vanderveen.
Steph Vanderveen.
Wolfie Husk.
Wolfie Husk.
Animation Eddie.
Animation Eddie.
You look a little like Jim Sterling from really far away from where I have the monitor. Twilight Snarkle.
Twilight Snarkle. I don't know why that makes me laugh. I like that.
Alexandra Cannell. And Lisa Tabrinki. Lisa Tabrinki.
Thank you guys. Thank you so much for supporting us.
You know what? We shouted out this person before, but I just want to thank you, Ron Har, and Lunatic Fringe for including such awkward amounts in your pledge in the cents column. I really appreciate it.
But anyway, that's it. Thank you, everybody. Next up, we'll probably be covering some more list videos in the future. We're going to be doing that a lot because people like lists. So that's what we're going to do. Bye.